You're getting hypnotized?
I think so.
Hell yeah!
I'm really thinking about it. So, Joe and Ashley, you guys both know that I have a major problem when it comes to nicotine pouches, which I do not recommend anybody, especially under the age of 21, to do it. It's a bad habit to get into. I have exhausted a lot of different options on trying to quit. But I recall a coworker of ours one time many years ago who had gotten hypnotized to quit cigarettes. And what's the main ingredient in cigarettes? Nicotine. So in my head, Jed math, if I do this, then I'm going to be cleared of my head of wanting all this nicotine.
In
so
high school, I
want to
cheated
do
off
that.
of you too, so that's a good theory to have.
Yeah.
I passed.
Yeah, you passed. Flying colors.
Good at math. Jed math. You got to get hypnotized. Maybe. Would you be willing to get like hypnotized on the air?
Of course. Oh, absolutely. If we were to make this happen, that would be one of the best things that we've ever done on the show.
You're not scared that it would you wouldn't go back to yourself? You'd just be stuck hypnotized forever?
If it meant that I would be quitting nicotine and quitting the bad habit and spending money on something.
What if he programs it to where Joe claps and you had to bark?
That would be great. That would be great too. Jump through the hoop, doggy.
Wouldn't it be fun?
No.
Wouldn't it be fun?
I feel so bad because you probably just abuse it.
You ever seen The Office?
Yeah, like a couple episodes.
Just a couple?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I know.
All right, there's an episode where one of the guys trains one of the guys to want to mint every time that he clicked a button on his computer and it made like a beep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's Pavlov's dog's theory.
So that's pretty awesome. We could do some funny things with that. I just want to see if it works, though. I want to see what hypnosis is like. I want to see, like, when they're like, hey, when I snap, you're going to fall asleep, and then the person does that. Is that actually real? Gotta see that in person. If you are already wanting to do it, let's have some fun with it. 800-409-9393. Is there anyone who has the powers to do so? Is that powers? Is that something that you could learn in a college course? How does one figure out hypnosis? What is it? Do they have books? Hypnosis for dummies.
I really haven't done that much research into it. I just remember our coworker saying that years ago, and it struck a chord on me. But I've also read that with hypnosis, it doesn't ever wear off.
See?
So on certain things, like, you have the gag hypnosis guys who are at like the senior all night parties and the last bash at school or whatever.
Are those real?
That are making you eat toilet paper and thinking it tastes like cotton candy.
Oh my god!
But that's like more of a.
So awesome.
I feel like that's
Can we
more.
Make them do that too?
I think they could do that on me for
God.
sure. That's like a dog and pony trick. But what I'm looking for is like a deep level of it where I just never think about nicotine ever again unless I'm out on the golf course smoking a cigar. Like that's the only time I really want to could do it. I'm sick and tired.
Too.
I'm tired of it though.
Yeah.
Like I don't, and I don't want it to become my identity either, which I think it kind of has.
Yeah.
Do you walk around like a zombie kind of ever? Like, is there ever,
Oh, I'll walk around
kill a couple
irritated,
of
ready to
brain
roundhouse kick some
cells
people
or-
when
Why
I
don't you
walk in
think
this
Why
bitch.
do you think you need to be hypnotized to do it? Why can't you do it on your own?
I've tried
Have
the
you ever
whole.
tried a Zyn?
Oh, Ashley, I'm gonna go down to the car and
No,
get
and I'm not gonna
Ashley's
try
in.
one because I'm gonna end up like this guy.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Oh
Don't
my
do it.
God.
I need to.
man,
I've
that's crazy,
exhausted
Jay.
all options.
I want to
Wow.
run through 17 walls, hit a couple of golf
There's
balls.
nothing that's like a
drive
lower
fast.
tier that can help
Zins
you
are
like
amazing.
wean yourself off of it.
I've tried waning myself. I've gone from. I mean, this is bad, but like 12 milligram pouches, which is super high, and I've tried going back down to 7 and then 3 and then quitting completely, and it's just not working.
I'm sorry, Jed.
I
Is it
know.
Louisa?
Yes,
Hey, so your dad did this? Did it work?
it didn't. It didn't. He got hypnotized, and he had like a tape he had to listen to like twice a day.
Ugh,
It did not work for him at all. But
that's
Dad, I quit
disappointing.
smoking. It was one of the hardest things I ever did. But you just have to change like every little habit that you do. Like, if you smoke in the car, like hold a
Don't
pencil in your
drive.
hand. And you gotta put Tic Tacs and Lifesavers
Yeah.
and like everything you can think of in your mouth, other than
Wait,
other
are
than-
you're trying to because you just had Tic Tacs? I've never
Yeah, I'm
seen
about
you
to say,
with
he
Tic
did
Tacs.
have
You
Tic
had that
Tac.
a couple of days ago. Was that because of that?
That was one of the, I tried that a little
Not
bit,
working?
but then I found I was just
Well,
eating
you
so
know,
many Tic
yesterday-
Tacs, and I don't want to get fat eating Tic Tacs.
Yeah, yesterday you asked for
That'd be
you
hilarious.
asked if you wanted gum too. You had gum.
I did have gum yesterday. I've been trying a lot of different things like that, though, Louisa, and it's. I mean, I don't know. You probably tried to quit a half a dozen times before it finally worked, right?
It was hard.
Yeah.
What I did first was I thought, oh, I'll go to menthol cigarettes. I'll hate them. And then I was like, oh, these are okay.
Oh, I love menthols on a drunken night. It's one of my favorites. Oh, crushing Camels.
Also, don't anyone listening.
Don't do it.
not do it.
Especially if you're under the age of 21. Do not do it.
Yeah. Blake,
Yes, sir.
you have more information on this.
Say again. Sorry, broke
You
up.
have more information on this. You hypnotize yourself.
Well, of course, everything's mental. Why are you going to pay someone for?
Well, of course, because I had no idea that
Hang
you
on,
could
say
do that.
that-
How many people in this
that again?
studio? How
Say
many
that
people?
again.
How many people in this studio were aware that you could hypnotize yourself?
I was.
I was
aware of
not.
that.
So
Well,
that's why
everyone-
I asked you that.
Everyone in the world.
False.
I didn't know that.
just
I didn't
asked
know
that.
that.
Blake,
Does that make sense? Yeah, I know you understand that.
can you hypnotize yourself?
Of course, because if you can control
How
your
do you do it?
mind, then how do you do that? It's muscle memory, repetition, like
Wow.
this is that
But
was
what do
just
you
on the air
do?
with
Do
you
you look
before.
in the mirror? Do you say
Yeah.
a couple of things?
Yeah. What are you doing? Are you
I mean,
just? Is it
Yeah,
silent?
I mean you wake up in the morning to your alarm and you hit snooze or go back to bed, right?
Is
That's
this
a choice.
guy?
That's mental.
Hey, and then
Am I
he's
just
trolling.
getting annoyed, or is he?
No, he's trolling.
Is he annoying everyone?
I'm confused.
Well, hang on. Hey, who said trolling? Did you say that? Who
No,
said that
I
one?
said that.
Jed did. Blake,
Dead.
you got to help me out.
Jed?
Are you trying to hypnotize us right now?
No, I'm trying. No,
So
absolutely
can you
not.
give us
So I-
more information on it?
Yeah,
What
how
you
do we
gotta
break
do?
the habit?
Do you
It's-
pray?
Yeah. How does Jed break
do you
his habit?
stand on your head for a certain amount of time?
I can't tell you and what others to do to break their own personal habits. It's as simple as mind over matter.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
It is honestly.
It's not that difficult.
It's mind over matter,
I
and it's
think we
finding a
gotta
new
get you-
hobby.
But it is.
We got to get someone come in here. They teach you, that.
No,
they make you
no,
eat
How to
paper,
shoot guns.
papers, cotton candy. Blake, it'd be hilarious. He'd be eating, he'd be eating toilet paper. That is hilarious.
Don't look
You're crazy.